What sets Diana apart as a service provider is just her passion, her commitment, her dedication, and her true advocacy for the victim children in our community and their families, and making sure that those victim children and their families get the services and the resources that they need to deal with the trauma that those children have endured.
In my time at the chapter with Pennsylvania chapter of CACs, I've had the opportunity to provide training and work with Diana in other occasions. And as I have had access to her staff, the site of the CAC itself, but the way that's such an inviting location from the minute you walk in and when you get the tour, you see every room shines.
I think she's always thinking ahead. I think she's always thinking of what can we do better, how can we improve, how can we improve the services here at the CAC. Bedford County is a contiguous county to us, very small, very rural. They don't have their own CAC, so they were coming up here. She saw the need. She started then looking at, okay, we need to open a satellite office.
Almost an exact replica of the type of Children's Advocacy Center that's exactly what it's supposed to be in Cambria County. So she's delivered in 2 counties. She's done it once, and then she took this on to provide it to them, and she made it better than what she made her own when she started that one. And it's really good.
We have the staff to do it. Let's find the location, let's do it, let's get the funding for it. And lo and behold, it opened up in the spring, so.
She's just genuine with what she feels, she's genuine with what she does. She's available when you need her, whether it's the weekend, middle of the night, and she's always pleasant about it.
I worked at Children and Youth for many years, and I struggled with the families that couldn't reunite and the just not understanding why every family couldn't be fixed. I moved to Northern Virginia. I stayed in touch with a lot of the folks back here, and that was right around the time with Jerry Sandusky and the Governor's Task Force and all the recommendations for a task force development of a child advocacy center. Conversations were had. Diana, do you want to come back to Johnstown? Do you want to help us open a child advocacy center? And of course I did. Like, to me, it just felt like my path.
This was a thought of let's start a CAC in this county. And then Diana was chosen as the executive director for it. I mean, she literally was just given a binder, like, and said, here, go at it.
The US administrator at the time handed me a binder and said, here you go. These are our notes from our meetings and our trainings. Good luck. More luck.
It stuck out to me in an obvious way how much attention that she puts into making sure that she's always addressing the needs of the children in her community, that she has a program that is inclusive of all disciplines, police or children and youth or the district attorney's office. She provides all the necessary services at the highest level.
But it's not just victim services. If it's like, if the family also has a housing issue or possibly a food issue, the staff here, led by Diana, will hook them up with other community resources as well. So it's not just victim services that gets hooked up, it's anything.
Typically, when I talk to my board now, I often say that, you know, we opened the doors because we knew the need was there, but we built the plane while we were flying it, more or less. It makes sense, right? It makes sense that we should be doing the absolute best practices for the children that we serve. We were doing the work, we demonstrated we were doing the work, and we received a national accreditation, which feels really amazing for our team.
Oh, it exemplifies the spirit that she has as far as, hey, that seems like a problem. Can we improve that? Looks like it can be. Let's get to work. And that's what she does.
The administrative stuff needs done, and obviously it's hard work and it's important work, but to me, my heart and soul is with those kids.
People that don't know her, I wish they could know her, to be honest.